There's been a gradual global recovery in international trade in 2021 compared to COVID peak year 2020, but quick rebound in Egypt's exports has been eye-catching, jumping from $26 billion in 2019 to a record $31 billion in 2021.
We managed through a financial package led by the Egyptian president, which is £100 billion, about 2% of GDP. We managed to support economic activities affected by the crisis like the tourism sector, small and medium enterprises and manufacturing. Egypt was the only country where national and mega projects didn't stop and continued at the same rate in spite of the pandemic.
This guaranteed continued manufacturing at full capacity during the pandemic. It also allowed markets to import more Egyptian products as an alternative to the shortage in supply from other countries. One industry that has seen an impressive 46% increase in exports are chemicals. Businessman and head of the Export Council for Chemical Industries, Khalid Abul Makarim, attributes this success to state support.
It was the export support program. The state subsidized exporters and waived taxes and tariffs on raw materials in 2020-2021, which had a huge impact on increasing our exports. When the subsidy money was released to the companies, it helped us a lot in paying off any debts. Many factories were able to cover their bank loans, to pay their suppliers, their workers and their war's liquidity to buy raw materials, increase production and open new markets.
Abul Makarim says another vital policy which kept exporters operating is the state's strategy to locally produce raw material, industrial components and establish feeder industries.
Having local components available in Egypt during critical times was crucial for us, and therefore our factories did not stop production. Before, we used to import raw materials at high costs, as well as the shortages of delays and shipping complications during the pandemic. Now we have the raw materials and components locally supplied to us immediately. So we continued production, we continued to operate, and our manufacturing will continue to increase.
Exports that flourished included fertilizers that jumped by 50% year on year, agricultural products, chemicals, plastics, and medical equipment. The government has also helped exporters enter new markets with free trade agreements like the Mercosur states, as well as the focus on Africa.
We have a new strategy 2022-2025 towards Africa especially that we chair the COMESA. In the next 3 years, I expect our exports in the continent to grow by 30% every year.
The government hopes these incentives will keep exports increasing and give a boost to the economy as a major source of hard currency for the North African country.